Welcome to Lock Picking Legend.
So check it out from the legitimate, the genuine Lishi page. Well, it's not actually, it's the original Lishi. There's that old confusion. But Lishi, oh man, I'm going to have to explain it. Years ago, Lishi sold, I don't know the ins and outs, but they sold the Lishi name trademark to UAP Trade Locks. That's why you've got original Lishi and genuine Lishi. But it's confusing because an original Lishi is also a genuine Lishi, just not branded as such. I think Mr. Lee and UAP, aka Trade Locks, they used to be business partners, and Trade Locks outsourced tools from Mr. Lee to sell in the UK. But I think around 2011, Trade Locks started making their own, and it all went a bit tits up. I think they had them start. I think they were making them in a company in Shenzhen, China, as well. If anyone knows any more on that, I'd quite like to hear about it. So let me know in the comments if you've got any more details about that. And I'm not trying to dig anyone out there. That's all the information I know. I'm not casting aspersions. Well, I certainly don't mean to. If my voice sounds slightly different, while I was recording that last bit, my microphone fell off and smashed my keyboard, and yeah, now nothing's working like it did before. Life's a bunch of rubbish roses.
No.
Anyway, coming soon, the HU 101 cutout. So the HU 101 10 cut V3 cutout. And you can see there, I don't know if you can see, no, you can't see my cursor, but I will do that. Nice. You can see the cutout. And it says learn more. And we will learn more, but not what they want you to learn. Now, listen, I'm not locking. What an amazing Freudian slip.
No.
I'm not knocking Lishi. Lishi revolutionised automotive locksmithing. Actually, there's a very good blog on UK Bump Keys about the development from the blind pick, which were about 150 quid. It's like a hook pick and a little sleeve. Anyway, I'll leave a link to that blog in the description. Go and check it out. It's an amazing story. Because as you know, Lishi then moved into domestic locks. They do them for Kwikset, they do them for Schlager, they do them for, well, they don't actually, but other people do very similar picks for Yale. And there's a few other domestic picks. Anyway, as you can see, that bit has been cut out. But it's such an easy modification. And this is coming from a supplier of tools. But, you know, in these days, the cost of living crisis, what a polite way of saying everyone's skint because the government are utter arseholes. Oh, the cost of living crisis. No, the government spends its time putting public money into private pockets, and now people can barely afford to eat. So I'm going to show you how to very simply modify your existing HU 101 and you won't need the cutout. Now, why would you need the cutout? Well, have a look at this. So you can see that the door handle, fork handles, door handles, you can see that the door handle, if you didn't have a cutout version of this pick, and there's several others, we'll get into that a bit later. Well, we'll touch upon it. I want to keep this video short. But you can see that if that weren't cut out, you're not going to be able to use that pick on that lock, because the door handle, the fork handles, any Americans, I do apologise. I might drop in a bit of what that's about, just to confuse the issue more.
4 candles.
4 candles. Here you are. 4 candles.
No, 4 candles.
Well, there you are, 4 candles.
No, 4 candles. Handles for forks.
Here we go. So before I get into showing you how to do it, and it's so easy. Here, look. There's the measurements. So, and they don't have to be exact. You just need to make sure you can still see your markings, and you're not making the middle bit so thin that it snaps. So here we go. Look, what's that? 27 mil. I mean, basically, it's from the start of that tension arm part. And just don't lose your markings. This is actually the new pick, but I'm going to show you how easy the mod is. But you know, just get a screen grab. But these don't have to be precise. Next one. There's the rear view. Come on, help us out a bit. But you can see that one. There you go. The ruler's a bit bodged up, but I just wanted to say rear view. Okay, next one. Here's one just showing you how much of the middle, this is my modded one, how much of the middle I've left. You know, just be sensible. You don't want that too thin or you're going to snap it. But you need it obviously deep enough so that it does what the modification is meant to do, which is allow you to pick when the door handle gets in the way. So, you know, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 mil. So here we go. There's the modification on my filthy state of it. And there's the Lishi version. I mean, if you can't do that, and you lose no functionality, none whatsoever. You can still use it, obviously, on HU 101 locks that haven't got the door handle covering the lock. I might have to give these a clean. My whole house is like that, by the way. You can also do it on other picks. This is the Maz 24. And look, you can see there that you've just cut away. Same again, you know, leave your markings intact and then go up to your tensioner, and then you won't have to worry about those pesky locks with those pesky door handles. Here's me actually doing it on my bench grinder. If you haven't got a bench grinder, you can pick them up second hand off of like Facebook Marketplace for about tenner. And it's not, you don't have to be very precise, or you could use a Dremel, you could even use a hand file.
No.
I hope that's brought some value to your day. Give the video a like. If you're not subscribed, please do. That would be absolutely legendary. Oh, and if you didn't see the live lounge with Lady Locks, that was a good laugh. Many thanks to Lady Locks. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Also, I interviewed Mark Tobias. Mark Tobias knows more about locks and lockpicking than anyone else in the world. That's my opinion. He lectures about things like locks at Cambridge and Oxford. He travels the world lecturing about locks down to forensic level. You know, it was a great interview, so I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. If you want to become a member of this channel and help support it, you can. You'll see the link for that. And you don't need to be a member to come to the live lounges anymore. But it would be nice if you did. Because of the cost of living crisis. Look after yourself, legends. Ta-da!